When we think about ancient civilizations, we often imagine simple tools, primitive technology, and limited knowledge. But what if that picture is completely wrong? What if some ancient societies were far more advanced than we realize? Over the past century, archaeologists have uncovered incredible machines built thousands of years ago. Devices so complex that historians initially struggled to understand them. Some of these ancient machines used gears, engineering principles, and scientific knowledge that seemed impossible for their time. Others performed functions we normally associate with modern technology. These discoveries raise fascinating questions. How did ancient engineers design such sophisticated machines? Where did they learn these advanced techniques? And could there be even more forgotten technologies waiting to be discovered? Today, we are exploring 7 ancient machines that were far more advanced than we once believed. Welcome to Forgotten Earth. 1. The Antitherra Mechanism. One of the most astonishing ancient machines ever discovered is the Antitherra Mechanism. It was found in 1901 inside a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antithyra. At first, archaeologists believed it was just a collection of corroded bronze fragments. But decades later, scientists discovered something incredible. Inside the fragments were dozens of tiny gears. When researchers reconstructed the device, they realized it was an incredibly complex mechanical system. The Antithyra mechanism was essentially an ancient computer. It could predict solar eclipses, lunar cycles, and planetary movements. The device used over 30 precisely crafted bronze gears. These gears work together to simulate the movement of celestial bodies. What makes this machine so shocking is its age. It was built over 2,000 years ago. Yet similar mechanical technology did not appear again until medieval Europe more than 1,000 years later. Even today, scientists continue studying this remarkable machine to understand how it was created. 2. The Baghdad Battery. Another mysterious ancient device is the Baghdad Battery. It was discovered in Iraq in the 1930s. The artifact consists of a small clay jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod. When filled with an acidic liquid, the device can generate a small electric current. In other words, it works like a primitive battery. Some researchers believe it may have been used for electroplating. Electroplating is a process that uses electricity to coat metal objects with thin layers of another metal. If this theory is correct, it suggests ancient craftsmen may have understood basic electrical principles nearly 2,000 years ago. However, historians still debate the exact purpose of the device. Some believe it may have had religious or ceremonial uses. Others think it might have been part of early medical treatments. Regardless of its purpose, the Baghdad Battery remains one of the most intriguing ancient technological discoveries. 3. Roman concrete technology. Sometimes the most advanced machines are not mechanical devices at all. Sometimes they are materials. One of the greatest engineering achievements of the ancient world was Roman concrete. The Romans used this material to build massive structures such as harbors, temples, and aqueducts. Many of these structures still stand today. What makes Roman concrete so impressive is its durability. Modern concrete typically lasts around 50 to 100 years before it begins to deteriorate. But Roman concrete has survived for nearly 2,000 years. Recent scientific studies revealed the secret behind its strength. Roman engineers used volcanic ash mixed with lime and seawater. This combination created a chemical reaction that made the concrete stronger over time. In some cases, cracks in Roman concrete actually heal themselves naturally. This ancient material is now inspiring modern engineers to develop stronger and more sustainable construction methods. 4. The Aolole. The ancient steam engine. The Aolole is often considered the world's first steam engine. It was invented by the ancient Greek engineer Hero of Alexandria in the 1st century AD. The device was surprisingly simple. Water was heated inside a sealed container. The steam then escaped through small bent tubes attached to a rotating sphere. As the steam escaped, it caused the sphere to spin rapidly. This spinning motion demonstrated the power of steam propulsion. Although the Aolole was mainly used as a demonstration device, it revealed an important principle. Steam could be used to create mechanical movement. More than 1,600 years later, steam engines would power the Industrial Revolution. Hero's invention showed that ancient engineers were already experimenting with the basic ideas behind modern power systems. 5. The Southpointing Chariot. Ancient China produced one of the most fascinating mechanical inventions in history. It was called the Southpointing Chariot. This device was essentially an ancient navigation system. Mounted on the chariot was a small statue pointing in a fixed direction. As the vehicle moved and turned, a complex system of gears ensured the statue always pointed south. This was accomplished using a mechanical differential gear system. Differential gears are still used today in modern vehicles. They allow wheels to rotate at different speeds while turning. The Southpointing Chariot demonstrated an incredibly sophisticated understanding of mechanical engineering, and it may have been built as early as the 3rd century. 6. The Archimedes Screw. The Archimedes Screw is another ancient machine that is still used today. It was invented by the Greek mathematician Archimedes around 250 BC. The device consists of a large screw inside a hollow tube. When the screw rotates, it lifts water upward through the tube. This simple but brilliant design allowed ancient farmers to move water from rivers into irrigation canals. The machine made agriculture much more efficient in dry regions. Even today, Archimedes screws are used in irrigation systems and water treatment plants. Some hydroelectric power stations also use similar designs to generate electricity. It is a perfect example of ancient engineering that continues to influence modern technology. 7. The Roman water mills. The Romans were also pioneers in large-scale mechanical energy. They built massive water-powered mill complexes. One famous example is the Barbegal mill complex in southern France. This site contained 16 water wheels arranged in a cascading system. Water flowed from one wheel to the next, creating a powerful chain of mechanical energy. These mills were used to grind grain into flour. Historians believe the complex may have produced enough flour to feed an entire Roman city. This level of industrial-scale production was extremely advanced for its time. It shows that ancient civilizations were capable of far more technological innovation than we often assume. These ancient machines challenge the way we think about history. Far from being primitive, many ancient civilizations were brilliant engineers and inventors. They experimented with gears, mechanics, chemistry, and energy systems. Some of their discoveries were forgotten for centuries. Others became the foundation for modern technology. And who knows how many more incredible inventions remain buried beneath the earth, still waiting to be discovered. The deeper we explore ancient history, the more we realize something fascinating. Human ingenuity did not begin in the modern age. It has existed for thousands of years. If you enjoy discovering forgotten technology, ancient mysteries, and hidden knowledge from the past, subscribe to Forgotten Earth, because the past may be more advanced than we ever imagined.